Hello, this is Anthony Wisdom, Advanced Visual Frameworks, term 1310, week 3, Screencast. Um, First and foremost, from last week, I just want to point out that while I haven't been able to get my emulators to necessarily work, I don't know how to manipulate them. I did get that to work. As you can see, it stacks my Instagram images. Once it goes over 600 pixels, then it takes it down, changes the font color, takes the border off as it gets smaller. I just was more shooting for functionality at this point. I still have a problem with it, with being able to target more than one thing here in this media screen. Once I try to target anything else outside of this initial one, it's not allowing me. So I'm not sure if I need to write several of these for each thing I'm trying to target or what, but I was very happy that I was able to get that to work. And then as far now to my emulators, I on my actual iPad I can't. I'm still having problems, but I was able to get my geolocation to work. Usually takes a minute. And you know, on this emulator, it's pointing to somewhere in San Francisco, which I'm not. But that is a static map that I'm pulling in from the Google Maps API, which I can get that to work over here as well, which will actually give my location. So I was pleased with that. And then the Android emulator, I'm able to get my responsive design to work and my Instagram feed to work. Not sure how to manipulate the sizes on these just yet. Now as far as my other three, I did a check connection function, which I did similar to what they had on the documentation. But because I can't get the emulator to it's hard for me to debug in those emulators, so I can't figure out what the problem is. The compass function was the other one that I chose, which I just chose to put a simple alert just to let me know it was working, which I actually couldn't get to work in Firefox either, because Firefox says that it doesn't recognize this navigator compass on here that they told me to use. So I'm not exactly sure what's going wrong there, but I did write them, and I wrote a notification, just a simple vibrate notification inside of my geo data. But I don't, again, I don't know how to make it throw an error to see if that's working. So I just want to point out that I did take the time to write all these things, but I couldn't really go through and do much with them because I wasn't sure. I'm sure it's something simple. I have all my calls for all my pages. So I worked my butt off. I'm sure I know my grade's not going to be great. I hope I get some points back for finally getting the responsive design to work from last week. I'm going to be plugging away at this thing until I get it. So I hope I can spend some time talking with you again this week so we can figure some of these other things out. Other than that, this is Anthony Wisdom, Advanced Visual Frameworks, term 1310, week 3. Thank you.